Nate!
Hi, my buddies. My buddies. I'm
It's
giving
our
you guys
brother.
hugs right now. Big hugs, big hugs, big hugs.
Big hug.
I love you both.
Like we're past the brother stage. He's like our son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's our
feel, I don't know, you guys aren't old enough to be my dad.
Uncles.
cool uncles.
Uncles are older brother.
Yeah, we're your cool uncles. How about that?
This is the KNCI Country in the Park pregame with our buddy, our nephew, our son, our brother, Nate Smith.
Our guy.
That's amazing. I love you guys. Why you get more and more handsome every time I see you? And like, look at that dapper cut there, bro.
We think so. Yeah, we try.
Wow.
We were just talking right before you popped on about your success and how unusual it is, really, because you went from that travesty in Paradise to writing a song about it that was featured on Channel 3. Then we had you in studio, which was a blast. Then you opened Country in the Park 2, and then you said, you know what, guys, I'm headed to Nashville. See you later. We said, oh, my God, I hope this works. And like within a year, you got a #1 song. Like that never happens.
What did you guys think when I'm like, I'm going to Nashville?
We thought
35. Let's just see what happens here.
We've you know the way it is. Even John, it took him several years. John Party, it takes everybody several years. And like I think it was within 6 or 7 months, you had a demo. I think it was for Sleeve, in fact. And I remember Pat and I looking at each other and going, "Holy crap, this is really good!" Like. It was, and you haven't stopped. That's been the cool thing. I've never seen a trajectory quite like yours.
Gosh, man, yeah. But you never know. You're right. Like it could have panned out very, very, very differently and very easily. You know, because I have a lot of peers around me where I'm like, dude, for one, you're way more handsome. You've got better songs, and somehow, some way, like mine got on radio, and I don't understand all that. Like that doesn't make sense. So it's
what I think it is with you, Nate. I think it's you have pinchable cheeks. Like I feel like every
daddy. I mean,
like
uncle,
even if they don't want to, Ashley Gorley is going to pinch your cheek.
I'm gonna tell them that we talked about
I'm gonna pinch it right now.
Like, let me see your little pinchers. Show me them right there.
And the great thing is your songs have gotten better and better and deeper. Like Fix What You Didn't Break. We all looked at each other and went, whoa, that's a song that should have been written like 20 years ago. You guys nailed it.
It's so nostalgic, but then like new and country. Like I love that song so much, man. I played it acoustic last night for this big summit thing, and it's just special. That chorus is one of my favorite choruses of any song I've ever had, because it like lifts so much, and then it's so emotional, and the words, and like it's a very convicting song. But like I feel like I wanted like a tough boy love song. I didn't want it to feel like I didn't want it to be boyfriend country. You know what I mean by that? And I have nothing against that, but just for me, I don't want to be boyfriend country. I wanted to be like just raw emotional, like love, you know, but like still cool and like tough. I don't know. And I feel like that song sort of does that, you know. It's still like
it almost has, just talking about that, it almost has like a Travis Tritt kind of vibe. He would do love songs that were like that. They weren't.
Oh, he totally would.
You know,
that's a good ear. Yeah.
Yeah. And you co-wrote that with I mentioned earlier. And what is it like to all of a sudden be in a room with these just incredible songwriters? Ashley Gorley, I think, has 457 #1 songs just in the last 2 years.
So if yours goes #1, it's 458.
Yeah, but talk a little bit about that and what it's like going into the room with some of these writers.
You just learn when to shut up. You learn when to shut up and when to, like, it's okay to make, you know, to step in and that kind of thing. But I think that like Ashley would never shut down an idea that I would come up with, you know, and like, so there, I mean, he's just a really, really easy guy to work with, but I also know when it's time to just kind of like, he would never say to shut up, but like, I know when it's time to just sit there and like, let him process for a second. And I don't want to like disturb that process and stuff, but it's incredible. Like, you can't help but like learn things, you know. I'm watching Michael Jordan just practice. Like that's what I'm watching. I'm just like, oh yeah, you just spit that line out, huh? That's really cool. Or that melody. Yeah, it's like iconic. That's amazing. It sounds like it's crazy.
Where did the line "Fix What You Didn't Break" in that songwriting process? Where did that come from? Were you guys kicking around stuff between yourselves, or did it just spill out of somebody's mouth?
Yeah, I think Taylor Phillips had that title when he came in. It was like, it'd be really cool to write this, Fix What You Didn't Break. I was like, that's amazing, bro. Like, I love that so much. Cause that's, I mean, how a lot of us feel, you know, when we're with with the right person, it's like they didn't ask for all the drama that you're bringing to the table, because we're human beings and we've lived a lot of life and we've made a lot of mistakes. So like it's like one of those things, but you're like, and you still love me anyways? Like, what the heck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it just feels so 2000s and nostalgic, and Lifehouse and Here Without You, Babe, and Don't Want to Miss a Thing, like all kind of wrapped into one song, you know?
You do such a good job of combining that kind of 90s power pop, that rock, but with country, contemporary country. I mean, it's like a perfect combination of those two genres.
Man, thank you. I absolutely love that song. And I think we're going to go, like, I feel like a lot of people know like my rockery kind of stuff. And I love rock songs so much. Like we made a joke last night, like World on Fire is a freaking active rock song that you guys allowed to play on. Like, I can't believe it, you know, but it is country, you know, now and stuff. But I think I'm ready to show an even deeper side. You know, I'm ready to kind of go after this, just more raw, more honest, more open. There's a song I'm working on that I'm going to put out pretty soon called Dads Don't Die. And it's really, really a tender subject for a lot of people, you know, and people even in my very, very close vicinity are currently going through this. Like, it's kind of a crazy thing, but it's like basically a song for anybody who's lost their dad and the process of that happening, or they still have their dad and they need to forgive him. And like, I think for me, I found myself, my dad's still here. Thank the Lord, he's still here. But I realized there were some things I needed to forgive my dad for, you know? And I think there's a line in the song that's like, you know, one day you're going to realize he was just a man and you turned out all right, you know? And like, that's the line that really gets me. Cause it's like, dude, like, he's just a dude. Like, he's just a guy trying to figure it out. Just like me, you know, like when you realize your dad's just a human, you're like, oh man, dude, like, I get it, man. You were stressed out or whatever. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I think you get to look at it from that perspective and realize your dad was doing the best he could.
Dude,
right?
He did do the best he could. And is always trying to, he never wanted to do anything wrong, you know, like he's always tried to do the right thing with me. But my dad now, like, I mean, honestly, we're best friends. Like, he's my rock. And I don't know what I would ever do if I didn't have him here.
Hey, you know, Tom and I both lost our dads, and it's been a few years, but I talk to him every day. So
wow.
It's those things that stick with you. And while you've got that side to you, you also have like a slapstick side to you.
Yeah.
Right. Like some of these videos you're putting out where you're slapping your buddy in the car and then you.
He deserved it. No, his name's Kaiser and he deserved it. Kaiser sucks. And for the record, Kaiser, you suck. I'm saying it right here on the radio. You suck. I hope he hears this.
How important is it to have people like him around you? And you seem like you have those people around you that kind of keep you grounded and keep you humble.
I would say he's kind of abusive, to be honest. And I need a safe place to talk about this. You know, I mean, I wake up and he's like, good morning, you suck. I'm like, that's not the way to start my day today, Kaiser. So, I mean, he goes in, like, and sometimes I'm trying to be serious with him. I'm like, hey bro, I really appreciate all your hard work today. He's like, shut up. Can you ever be serious, bro? No, it's good. It keeps you sane. It keeps you level-headed. Like, I think he's literally like my brother. Like, me and him go so hard on each other. It's hilarious. But
okay, so before we get to Country in the Park, which we will do in just a minute, there's this chat GBT thing where you can make an action figure out of yourself.
Have you seen this yet?
I've seen some people. I don't know how to do it, but I've heard about this.
Well, you don't need to know how to do it because Tom has created your own action figure.
We've gone ahead and done it for you.
You got to see this.
Let's see.
Dude. Wait, is it real?
No, unfortunately, it's not. It's
but I think you're actually holding it. How do you get it made? That's crazy. That's my bus.
Yeah, we've got your tour bus. We've got 2 BB guns on there because you went and bought a BB gun last week. We got the guitar.
Hey,
you got a San Francisco Giants hat on, and then just because I thought it'd be funny, you're wearing cutoffs.
Bro, I have to have that made somehow. That is so good. And leather jacket. Like, by the way, boys.
Nice.
He's always in shorts, man. Always in shorts.
Well, I tell you what, we'll have Tom text that to you.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Will you text it to me right now?
Yeah, and then you can get the prototype type made up. I want to know, you are day one, Country in the Park. You and Bailey Zimmerman are going to rock it on May the 16th, Friday night at Cal Expo. Get your tickets, kncifm.com. Nate, how many new family members or cousins or, hey, I went to school with you, have contacted you about this show because they want in?
I don't know, because I've changed my number about 10 times. So there's no way they could. No,
crap. I hope this goes through to you then.
You still have an Android, bro?
I don't know. I've just I've got
is it green or is it blue?
It's blue.
No, it's an iPhone.
Okay.
Is that good?
That's good. When it's green, I just don't feel like I'm connected to you anymore.
Okay.
It's a weird thing I have. But oh my gosh, me and Bailey doing this thing and like the history I have. So for those of you that are just like whatever, y'all gave me a chance. I got to open up for Brett Eldredge with nothing to offer. They let me do like 5 or 6 songs on the main stage, and then Michael Ray came after me, and then it was Brett Eldredge. I mean, the 2 most handsome men that ever walked the earth. Until obviously Riley stepped in the world and took over the whole planet. But that was amazing. Then coming back again, we got even a cooler spot and got to hang out and everything. And then like coming back and being like me and Bailey doing this is so cool. Like it's so full circle for me, and it's gonna be really emotional. I'm going to cry 100%. I am 100% going to bawl like a little baby. Kaiser's gonna tease me. I'm gonna tell him to shut up.
But I tell you what, Nate, our goal is to get you back here in a couple of years and have you headline Country in the Park.
What? Now that would be the ultimate, right?
No pressure, but this is the 2 nights. These 2 nights coming up are the best selling Country in the Parks we've ever had. Both nights are probably going to be selling out.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is going to be so special, man.
So our CEO is crying
with happy tears.
Yeah.
Happy tears. We're selling tickets.
He's dabbing his eyes with $100 bills.
We want to ask, as much as we love that you're coming here for Country in the Park, and we're going to hang out, is Saturday, June the 21st, San Francisco Giants. They're taking on the Red Sox, and after the game, it's you. You're on for a big show.
Got to support my Giants, baby. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So we'd like to come.
Come on down. I would love to have you guys.
If you have tickets or something.
I could probably find
this
something
for your uncles.
Did you say probably?
I would say there's a chance I can get you guys tickets.
He said there's a chance.
No, for sure.
Yes.
We can always ask. Now, are you guys we might have a suite up here, and there's only a certain amount of people allowed in that, and then there's seats downstairs, and then we got to kind of figure. So we might have to do a little juggling. Okay.
But we could just get us a couple of kayaks from McCovey Cove. We'll be fine.
If you seriously want to go, text me and we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right.
I'm serious. Yeah. Well, we could look into it.
What we might do, what I might
do
do
is Cody. Go freak out.
I might buy tickets. Did you say Cody?
Don't tell Cody.
Don't tell Cody.
Okay. What I was thinking is probably I would buy a couple of tickets to be there anyway, and then kind of hook up with you after the show, depending on what you got going on, if you can hang out. Or
we're gonna be in the bathroom. We're like, fancy seeing you here. I'm like, how did you end up here, man? Hey, and why'd you have to pee directly next to me at the stall? There's like 30 other stalls over there, and now we're next to each other. What's going on?
Nate, we can't wait to take a whiz next to you at Country in the Park on May 16th.
Whiz Bros for life.
That'll be an entirely different action figure.
Thanks for taking time today, buddy.
Are you guys excited for this thing, Country in the Park?
Absolutely. I will tell you, I did not get to go to Country in the Park last year.
Yeah.
And Jake Owen was there, and he's one of my favorites. But to be able to come this year with you is extra special.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. And how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Really happy.
Yeah. But I tell you what, and this is probably really dark humor, but if I keep playing that card, I can get some more freebies. So you should have seen the seats they gave me for the Kings game.
So it's like I can't not do something for you now. You're like, hey, Nate, it's been a really tough time, bud.
Yeah, so anyway, this Giants game.
Hey, we'll let you go, man. But thank you again for taking time.
Hey, from the heart, we love you, man. We really do love you.
Hey, and from the heart, I absolutely feel the same. And you guys know I love you so much, right? I hope you know I love you. Like this is a treat to be able to do this with you guys today. It's a treat that we're still doing this together. Yeah, it's a treat that we got to build this together. So it's amazing.
Yep. Love you. And we will see you in a month.
Okay. Let's party.